So guys, with 2025 coming to a close and with us going into GTA 6 year, which is 2026, how crazy is that? But anyways, I compiled a few mods that I loved using throughout the year that enhanced my game and made it feel great. So to prepare you guys for GTA 6, I have gathered a few mods that I love using. So without wasting any more time, here are some mods to enhance your game. Let's get into it. Oh yeah. Yo, what is good, my beautiful misfits? Welcome back to another tutorial video. Now, I wouldn't really call this a tutorial video. So basically, I'm redoing my game, guys. So I was like, hey, why not do it with you guys? So it's not going to be an in-depth tutorial of what to do, what not to do. I'm just gonna show you guys how I mod my game, basically. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. But before we do that, if you are into modding or want to get into modding, I have everything you need, guys, from top 5 mods list to modding for beginners and much more. So go check out the tutorial playlists and mod your life away. And while you're there, leave a like, otherwise your pinky toes gonna smell. But anyways, let's get modding.
Hey, you can find me chilling in the studio. You can find me chilling in the studio. You can find me chilling in the studio.
Okay guys, now like I said, this is not going to be an in-depth tutorial on how to mod your game, but before you do any of these things, like I said in the intro, I have like mods where you guys can go and see what essential mods you need. So don't just go install these and then when your game doesn't work, you're like, how? I'm just giving you guys a ride along with how I install mods. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I will provide all the links to my mods. Now another thing, I have individual mods for how I installed everything I installed. Like, I mean individual videos of how I installed everything I installed. So if you get lost anywhere here, you can go check out how to install them properly in one of those videos. So the first mod we're going to download is QuantV. Now this is my most favorite graphics mod. I need to get 3.0 though. But yeah, I have all these mods downloaded. I'm just going to show you guys how to download them correctly. So you're just going to click on download, give it a second to load up, and then you can just click on start download here and it will start downloading. Once you are done, you can exit. Now if you know what you're doing here, you don't need to be with me, you can fast forward. But for my newbies, thank you by the way, this is what you do. We're gonna exit. Now we're gonna go and install Natural Vision Evolved single player. Now if you install these mods together, it's just it's amazing. So what we're looking for is Grand Theft Auto 5. So we're gonna go here. We don't want Natural Vision Remastered, we want Evolved. So we're gonna view it. Then you're just gonna click on download, guys, and it will take you to the download page. Actually, it's just gonna download. Sorry, it's just gonna download. So once we're done, we can exit there. The next mod we're going to download is Easy Mod Folder. Now this is for you to replace your cars, you replace your weapons, your V-share, you replace your vehicle mods like your liveries, your wheels, your rims, whatever that has to do with replacing vehicles or weapons is gonna go into this folder. And sometimes even scenarios or pets, guys. So we're just gonna go down. Remember guys, always read the description before installing. Please read this before installing it. They literally tell you. So we're gonna click on current. Current is always the best. So we're gonna say download. Once you've done that, you can exit out of the browser. The next one we have is Easy Mod Folder for single player mods. Now this is everything to do with your character, from changing their clothes, their watch, their tattoos, their face, the color of their skin, their wrists, everything you can think of that has to do with the player, whether it's add-on pads, whether it's whatever, is going to be done in Easy Mod Folder for single player. It's sort of like Easy Mod Folder, but it's for clothes. So as usual guys, read the description before you install anything. Now guys, I just need to stress this before we carry on. You are gonna see different clothes in the game. Don't ask me where I got the clothes, cause okay guys, you are going to see me wearing different clothes and having different skins for Trevor and Michael, whatever, in the game. Don't think they come with this when you download this. I had to go look for them individually, and I do, like I said, have a video on how to install clothing mods. So if you want more in-depth, go there, go look at that video guys. So now what we're gonna do is click on current, then we're gonna click on download, and once you are done we can exit. So the next one we have is LosSantos Alive, LS Alive. Now this mod guys, as you can see if we open up the picture real quick, now guys, this mod adds like a few sort of like props to the game. It adds like quite a few props, you know, like barricades, dustbins, stuff like that. You know, it just enhances the game. It adds more to the graphic of the game. You guys will see what I mean. So before you download guys, read the description, and then we're gonna look for current. There we go. We're gonna download current, click on download, and that's it. We can exit out of that. The next one we have is Roads of Europe. I actually did a tutorial on this quite recently. So guys, when you download this, you're gonna click on current, right? When you download this, it's going to give you a download link. So now for you guys to not be annoyed by all of that, I have provided a link, and this is where it's gonna take you to. This is the link that is going to be in the description. So it's gonna bring you here, so you don't have to download it twice. You can automatically click the link and get this. So you're just gonna click on download. Once it's done, you are done too. You can exit. And last but not least, I also did one on this, Forests of San Andreas. Now this is an amazing mod guys. It adds vegetation to the game. It actually shows you how much vegetation it adds. So once you have LS Alive and this in the game, as you guys can see, this covers the whole north and south area of the forest. You know, it changes all the trees. So this is a pretty sick mod guys. I really love this mod. It enhances, it's funny how like vegetation can enhance so much. As you guys can see, this covers a lot. And then at the bottom of the city you have LS Alive. So when they work together, it's amazing. So once you've checked that out, you're gonna look for current. It's always being updated guys, always. That's the nice thing about it. It's always being updated. Shout out to LosSantos. I'm sorry. You click on current and download, and we are done guys. We can go ahead and install the mods. Now what we're going to need to do is open wherever you downloaded your mods. So now guys, I've already extracted everything. Like I said, it's not an in-depth. So the next thing we need to do now is open our game file directory. You guys know where your game is located, so go there. Now we have opened everything. Now guys, before we do anything, I must just stress that don't install any mod or anything until you've installed your graphics mod. Like, don't install scripts, nothing. Install your graphics mods first before you install any other mod. But yeah, if you guys don't know what I mean, I have a video called Top 10 Essential Mods. I show you guys there how to install every mod you need before you start installing mods. So go check that out. Now let's get modding guys. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it real quickly because there's nothing really in depth about this. So what we're going to need to do now is open our OpenIV. That's the first thing we need because we're going to install our graphics mods first, right? So now guys, if you do it the way I do it, your game is going to look exactly like mine. Exactly. I'm not kidding. It's up to you how you enhance it from then on, because I have my own secrets. I can't share everything with y'all, you know. So we're gonna do that. Now since we have that open, remember you need a mods folder before you do this, and I suggest you move all the things you need to move in your mods folder. Like I said, I have a video called Top 10 Essential Mods. Watch that before you do anything. I've stressed that 3 times now, so from here on I'm not gonna mention it again. I'm just modding now. Okay, first one we're going to install is Natural Vision Evolved, guys. This is what the base of the graphics mod is gonna be, and then we're gonna slap QuantV on all of the additions, and then it's gonna pop more. You guys will see. So we're gonna install part 1 first. Now these might take a while, so I don't know, go make some coffee, do whatever. We'll be back whenever it's finished. And there we go, part 1 is done, guys. Now we can close that and get out from there. So now we're gonna go and install part 2. Guys, you have to install all these parts before you can add the add-ons, because it's gonna be like you're adding the add-ons to what? Like there are no parts to add the add-ons to. There we go, part 2 successfully installed. We're gonna close that and then we're gonna go for part 3. Part 3 doesn't usually take that long to finish installing. So guys, also if your PC is like a mid-end, you can do this, but if it's like a low budget PC, you can try, but then it might, I'm not sure, but you can try. Okay guys, ironically part 3 took quite long to install, but we are done with that. Now we're gonna go to the add-ons. This is where it depends on your PC. So now we have performance boost, brighter emergency lights. Now brighter emergency lights has performance boost, so I like installing this just like this in J. Install. Now guys, this is where, I know it's annoying, but this is where your game comes alive. Like this is where you give it personality. So we are done with that. We can go back. Now since we installed that, we don't need to install performance boost because we installed it. Now we have roads that we are going to install, so we're not going to install the parallax roads and pavement overhaul. We're not going to use that now. High quality reflections, I like using this, but it's going to go onto your game, not your mods folder. So proceed with caution here, guys. I like it. I really like it, and my system can handle it, so I'm going to install it. Okay, we are done with that. Can go back. High quality weapon decals. I really like using that. Natural vision weapon sounds. I like using other weapon sounds. So extra vegetation. Now we're going to install extra vegetation, but we can always use some extra vegetation here and there, you know. It's in the city, so it's good. It's actually mostly in the city, so it's good. All those pink trees and flowers you guys see me have in the game, they come from this. Or LA trees. There's also LA trees, but this is a pack, so we like using packs. The next thing we have is volumetric headlights. I always use this. Is where the car's lights get, you guys know what that means. They get brighter the closer the car gets, and then they fade, you know. It also depends on the day, the brightness. This is also going into your game directly, so proceed with caution, guys. Proceed with caution. You can exit that while we wait for this to finish. They don't really take that long. Hide weapon nah, I don't use this because then it's going to take away your weapon thingy. Is it the bullseye or whatever that thing is? It's going to take it away. Natural vision cam, nope. Night vision swap, nope. White street lights. Now this is another dope one. White street lights. It's really beautiful, guys. Like look at that, bruh. The scenery it creates, it's so amazing. Also doesn't take that long to install. There we go. Now spring season pack, autumn season pack, Halloween content pack. It depends on you on which season pack you want to install. We're in South Africa, we're going into autumn, so I'm not sure if I want to install that, but yeah, we'll leave it for now. Snowflake lens effect, yep, we definitely want that. Yeah, I know this is boring, guys, but we want a nice looking game, I guess. So take it, sit through this. Okay, we're done with that, but we're almost done. Trash, modify, darkenize. Yeah, we want northern lights in Blaine County. Yes, we definitely want those. Then make the game pop. If you guys saw the beginning of my series, the Kasi Playboy, we actually started in Blaine County with northern lights because I use this mod, guys. Yes, sir. We can go back. LSPDFR compatibility. Now we don't need that. If you have an older game version, you can actually install this still. It's not just for the people who updated the game. And then last but not least, we're gonna add game config. This is for the vehicles. If you want to add vehicles like NVE vehicles, I'll show you guys the vehicles just now. Install. So if we go back, there are 3 vehicles here. If you guys want to install these, you can, but we're not gonna install those. Actually, we can, just to show you guys that it works. So we're gonna install the Lycan Super Sport. While it's installed, we can go back. Now if you've done all this and you are tired of this, you don't want to use it anymore, you can just come all the way down here. There's an uninstaller. You don't have to delete your mods folder, guys. Just uninstall it. It works the same, guys. It won't change anything. So now we're done with the first graphics mod. We can go out. I don't use reshade that much. Only if I'm using like QuantV or Visual V, I use reshade. So now the next graphics mod we're gonna install is QuantV. Now it has optionals, but I don't touch this. I don't touch anything besides this installation. That's all you need, guys. Trust me. It fixes NVE's weather problems, because NVE has like, I don't know what happened with the weather, but they don't have volumetric clouds. Just installing this fixes it. So we're just gonna install this and be done with it. Install mods. That's it, guys, and it doesn't take a long time to install. It's a pretty quick install. Should be done anytime soon. There we go. Close. Now we are done with the graphics mods. What we're gonna need to do now is install the Forest of San Andreas, because it is also an OpenIV file. So there's 2 of them, guys, and just to show you guys, as you guys can see, it shows you how much they cover. They cover the top. Now this is considered the south, and then this is considered the north. So that's what they cover. Now if you don't like them, also, guys, you can uninstall. You can uninstall one if you don't like the other one. So what we're gonna need to do now is we're gonna need to take this and install it in our OpenIV. Mods, install. This also doesn't take a long time to install, so it should be done pretty quickly. There's the first one, the second one is south. Now what I like about this is that it doesn't clash with any of the mods we have already. Like NVE doesn't clash, you know. So also the files we use for NVE go into our game folder. These are going to the mods folder, so they won't clash. There we go, guys, and we are done with that. Now guys, before you do anything else, I suggest you install whatever mods you want, like map builder, your scripts folder, your whatever mod you want to install, you can install now. But I'm going to install the mods that we have now. So we can go and open our game file directory. We're going to go to mods, update x64 DLC packs, because we're installing DLC packs. But now if you come into your DLC pack, you'll see that your forests are here and your NVE, all your NVEs here, part 1, 2, 3, all of them. everything you just installed is actually in here, so we're good to go. The first thing we're going to install is EMF. This is the one where you can replace your cars, anything vehicle related. So we're just going to copy this to the folder here. Then we're going to go open the readme. Now I'm not going to replace any cars or anything like that. These are ways you can enhance the game. It's supposed to be graphics, but then I thought, why not just throw this in here? So now that we've copied the DLC list, we're gonna need to install it in our OpenIV program, right? So we're gonna go mods, update RPF, common data. Now you're gonna look for your DLC list. There we go. Make sure your edit mode is on. I did not mention that in the beginning. Everything you do must be in edit mode, guys. So we're gonna go to DLC list, right click, and then edit. Don't double click, guys. Then we're gonna go back down here, enter, and then we're going to paste the EMF, which is there we go. Now we're not gonna leave this, we're gonna go back. Then we're gonna install our easy mod folder for single player. Now it's a DLC pack, so we're just gonna copy, paste. This one is like around 3 gigs, so we're gonna wait for it to quickly copy. Okay, now that it's done, we can open the readme, and we're gonna need to get the DLC line from here. Copy. Can exit from there. We're gonna right click, edit, go all the way to the bottom, enter, and then save. Are we done? Nope. Yes, I think we are done. No, we still have something else to install. We have these two to install. LS Alive and Roads of Europe. But we're gonna do LS Alive last, and I'll tell you guys why just now. So now we're gonna open our Roads of Europe. That's the file right there. So you're gonna click on copy, and then you're gonna paste it here. Now while it's doing that, what we can do is go onto our OpenIV, right click, edit. You can go all the way down. We can copy this line. Oh damn. Let's quickly copy this line. Copy. We're gonna paste the same exact line down here, but now what we're gonna do is we're going to do this. Copy. We need that whole name, and then paste, just like that. And we are done, guys. We have installed the roads. So now what we're gonna need to do is go to LS Alive. Now the readme is important here because it tells you what to do. There are 2 options, right, guys? So what you can do is come down here and read LS Alive option 1. This is when you have already installed the custom maps DLC. This is basically map builder. If you've installed map builder, you can install this one. Option 2, when you haven't installed map builder, you install this version. Now I've installed map builder, so I'm going to install this version. Remember when I said you guys can install whatever you want? You can install whatever mods you need to install. Yeah, this is what I was referring to. So if you haven't installed map builder, you can take option 2. If you have installed map builder, you can take option 1. So we are going to take option 1. Just hold it in there. Oh. There we go. We're gonna install that one. And once we've installed this, guys, we are done with the graphic portion of this video. Actually, that's the only portion. It's the it's the graphics. And guys, just to be sure, I just want to do something quickly. I just want to add the, what do you call this, the game config. Like, I know we installed the game config, but I always just like to make sure that I add a game config from the latest one, just to, you know, to make sure there aren't any crashes or anything. So yeah, guys, I am going to go into the game and do a side by side for you for all the places I can think of, that have changed. So I hope you guys enjoy this, man. It took quite a while to do this, but I hope you guys enjoy this, man. Yeah, till we meet again, guys. It's been your favorite Misfits signing out, man. Peace, love, and munchies. I will see you in the game.
They hunt beats, David.
Move more weight in the bodybuilder. Top monkeys and the locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Got more keys than a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. I feel like I need a way better setting to my life. Be more careful of the people that I'm letting in my circle, cause they're coming up as real, but you check them out, they're really so pathetic. Most important, I feel like I need to give myself way more credit. Then again, give myself way more credit. They're gonna start telling me that I'm getting big-headed. Lecture me about life like I don't know what I'm doing, trying to tell me where I'm heading. Here's a message, hope you get it. I'm a grown man and know I'm not perfect, but best believe I make a move if it is worth it. And I'ma do it all again if it is working. And I've been watching everybody cause they serpents. You know jealousy runs deep, it is lurking. From the slums down right to the suburbs, and everywhere you go, homie, even in the churches. But I doubt if it is worth it. Quit my 9 to 5, but I be still putting that work in. Money in Pretoria, but I'm making it from Durban. Gotta treat myself, cause I know that I deserve it. Think of my future and I'm feeling so amused, cause I feel like I've been looking at a beautiful view. Getting everything I wanted and my dreams are coming true. I've been burning all the screens, so I'm never feeling blue. Think of my future and I'm feeling so amused, cause I feel like I've been looking at a beautiful view. Getting everything I wanted and my dreams are coming true. I've been burning all the screens, so I'm never feeling blue. More weight than a bodybuilder. Top more keys and I love speed. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Got more keys than I love speed. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Chase mine. Don't know what else I can do with my life. Get high and take a drive. Blowing smoke, looking at the city lights. West side. Swag, get my liquor at the right price. Other days, sometimes the police try to mix it up with ice. Get up on the mic, make him say, oh my. You one of a kind, I ain't never gon' lie. Never hesitate, never wait, oh why? Cause I'm living my homie, live your life. Switching lanes and I got no license. I can drive you crazy, baby, yes, all night. Figuratively, literally, I don't mind. I ain't pay my bills, hope you like it, no lights. I'm just playing. I'm not saying I do the most, but my hustle got straight. I don't entertain people, cause I'd rather get paid. I've been running these streets, I've been doing relay. A lot of people wanna see me go to waste. They been taking them shots, trying to go below the waist. See they trying to reach up, but doing it the wrong way. Man, I try to draw the line, but they slipped it anyway. No time to play, that's my way of life. Married to the grind, I don't need no wife. Got by the money going in for life. Added 25 and an additional 5. Started off dumb, but a brother so wise. Could have had a nigga, but I keep it polite. Respect everything except the freaking police. Cause every single day, everybody know I more weight than a bodybuilder. Top monkeys and a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Top more keys than a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I Tarantino, get feel these all about a kilo. Stock off from my dealer, always happy to see us. That goes Lisilo, the Moses of the people, a leader, a feed you, just follow when I lead you. I'm Tarantino, I'm a bad man. Tarantino, I guarantee it. I'm Tarantino, I'm a bad man. Tarantino, I guarantee it. Girl panda, girl pusher, I never sleep, I never snooze. That Oregon blessing, it put us on, I never lose. Part of the problem is that you make it about you. Sit back, relax, sit that, kick ass and look what it took. Never by the book, tables getting full while you sleep, Joe with Khuzoo. Always run your mouth, that shit falling, it's a free throw. Out your poppin' Mali, no ni better njengo zizo gitino. Get feel this all about a kilo. Stock off from my dealer, always happy to see us. That goes.
Yo, what is good, my beautiful misfits? Welcome back to another tutorial video. Now guys, I've been getting requests for this because I don't know, for some weird reason LA Revo has been lost in the metasphere. But don't worry guys, your free mod guru is here and I'm going to show you guys where it is. So without wasting any more time guys, let's go. So before we get into the video, if you are into modding or want to get into modding, I have everything you need guys, from top 5 mods list to modding for beginners and much more. So go check out the tutorial playlists and mod your life away. And while you're there, leave a like, otherwise your pinky toes gonna smell. But anyways, let's get modding. Okay guys, after digging and request after request, we are going to be installing the LA roads. These are the nicest roads that have ever been created in the game, in my opinion. These roads are just perfect. So we are going to be installing these roads today, just the roads. You can actually install the LA billboards as well and the Real California architecture, the RCA, but we are only installing the roads today. And I managed to find it on GTA5mod.net guys. This is actually a pretty dope website. I've actually covered it as well, so if you want to look at it in depth, you are welcome to. So what we're gonna do is go all the way down here. Now I've tested them both and version 2 is better. Obviously the latest version is gonna be better than the first version, not in all cases, but when it comes to mods, an updated version is always better. So we are going to click on LA Roads version 2. It's 2 gigabytes long, so it's not big guys, it's not big at all. So you can also run this if you can run GTA. Doesn't matter what kind of PC you have, if it runs GTA you can run this. So we're just gonna click on that. I have downloaded this already, so yeah, this is all you're gonna need. Now guys, this is not an in-depth on what mods you need. If you want that, I have plenty of those, go check them out. But yeah, we are done with that. This is all we need guys, this is literally all we need. Now we can exit. The nice thing about this is all you need to install it is a game config and you are done. So we are going to look for wherever our downloads folder is, and then we are going to move that to the side. Now we're going to extract it. We're going to call forth the extractor. Now as we are extracting this, we're going to need to open OpenIV, and we're going to need to open our game file directory. Now you guys know where your game file is located, so go ahead and open that. We just want to move that to the side. Okay, we're going to wait here, and then while that is extracting, oh my god, we're going to open up OpenIV. Open. You see, I figured we multitask instead of waiting for the extractor to finish. So now while it's extracting, we can wait for it to finish now and then we can move on. And that is done. We can actually delete the raw file. Now once we're done with that, we can wait there. We can open up our OpenIV again. We can bring it back up. So when you get to your game file location, guys, don't be alarmed if it doesn't look like mine. It's okay. We're gonna need a mods folder. If you don't have a mods folder, just go ahead and create one. It's that simple. You just create new folder, mods, done. If you want an in-depth, go check out the videos, modding for beginners and such. They on the channel. So yeah, we're going to open up our mods folder, update x64 DLC packs. Now we're gonna leave it right there. Then we're gonna go on over to our OpenIV, and then we're going to press edit mode on. Yes. Now we're going to follow the same path that we followed, but in a different way. We're just gonna go mods, update RPF, common data. Now there's a DLC list here we're going to need. Now just wait there. We're gonna go to our LA roads folder, then we're gonna open that. We're gonna open it again. Now it's the DLC pack. Don't worry guys, we're gonna move it just like this. So now what we're gonna do is copy and then paste it to your mods folder, guys. Because it's 2 gigs, it will, yeah, it's pretty quick. Now you don't have a DLC list, right guys? Don't worry. All you're gonna need to do is come over here to your OpenIV and then drag it to wherever you, there we go. Now whenever you move this folder, it's gonna come as a package, so you don't need to keep doing this. So now what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to copy this line, right? So what we can do is click on it and then copy LA roads, then open up the DLC list anytime now. Okay, you don't have to go all the way down because you're not going to move this whole DLC list. So what I like to do is just copy the nearest one here and then paste over it like that. So now whenever I need an LA roads, just like that, exit and we save. Whenever I need a DLC list, it's fine. I can just come here and copy it, and then we can right click and edit. Then we're gonna go all the way to the bottom, paste that, and just like that guys, we are done. You can open the file and close all archives. We are done. Just like that, you can literally exit out of anything, and then I will get into the game and I will show you guys a side by side. Yeah, okay, so I just literally spawned randomly into the game guys, and if you guys know anything about GTA roads, you guys know they are dark, so this should indicate that they've changed up. But let me just show you guys. You guys see the roads are different. The roads are so different. This is the best road mod I've ever used. Actually, I think this is the best road mod ever, you know. But yeah, you guys can obviously test it out. Let me know what you think. But yeah, just to show you guys the actual comparison, I'm gonna do a side by side and show you guys. But yeah, that's it guys. If this helped you out, please consider subscribing guys. Like the video. That's how YouTube knows that you guys like the video. Duh. But yeah man, this has been your favorite Misfits signing out. Till we meet again, peace, love, and Munchies. I got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Got more keys than a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Do it right away, I don't waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away, I don't waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away, I don't waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away, I don't waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine.
I feel like I need a way better setting to my life. Be more careful of the people that I'm letting In my circle, cause they coming up as real, but you check them out, they're really so pathetic. Most important, I feel like I need to give myself way more credit. Then again, give myself way more credit. They gon' start telling me that I'm getting big-headed. Lecture me about life like I don't know what I'm doing, trying to tell me where I'm heading. Here's a message, hope you get it. I'm a grown man and know I'm not perfect, but best believe I make a move if it is worth it. And I'ma do it all again if it is working. And I be watching everybody cause they serpents. You know jealousy runs deep, it is lurking. From the slums down right to the suburbs, and everywhere you go, homie, even in the churches. But I doubt if it is worth it. Quit my 9 to 5, but I be still putting that work in. Money in Pretoria, but I'm making it from Durban. Gotta treat myself, cause I know that I deserve it. Think of my future and I'm feeling so amused, cause I feel like I be looking at a beautiful view. Getting everything I wanted and my dreams are coming true. I be burning all the screens, so I'm never feeling blue. Think of my future and I'm feeling so amused, cause I feel like I be looking at a beautiful view. Getting everything I wanted and my dreams are coming true. I be burning all the screens, so I'm never feeling blue. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Got more keys than a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Move more weight than a bodybuilder. Got more keys than a locksmith. Got no time if you wanna play around, and I have love for the ones I'm down with. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time. Wake up in the morning and I chase mine. Do it right away and I waste time.
Yeah, I got the juice. Whip game cool, make them look like cool. Always play it cool, that's the biggest rule. Forget what they doing, keep on doing. Like 22. Ask me how I made it right here in the booth. I'm always pursued cause of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. Boy, just wanna get in my crew, but you can't get in my crew. Me, XL and Huber, way too fireable. When this joint drop, better call the troops. And when you hear the drop, better raise the roof. Better raise the roof.
Welcome back, gang. We have another tutorial today. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm gonna show you guys how to install the new map builder, and that way you can install maps, houses, and stuff in your games without missing any objects or anything of that sort. Remember, before you do all of this that I'm about to do, install the relevant scripts. If you don't know what that means, I have a video here. It's modding for beginners. Go watch that and then come back here. So yeah, I'm gonna install a house or shop as well, depending on what I feel like, just to show you guys how it actually works and that it works. And all the links will be in the description, of course. So let's download the mods we need and start installing the stuff. I almost said shit. No, but yeah, let's head up. Okay, you're gonna open your browser. You're gonna head over to gta5mods.com and you're gonna click on tools. Once you get to tools, you don't scroll too far down and the new map builder should be here. It's right here. Click on that. I mean, the file is pretty big, but it has objects and stuff. Like I always say, read the description. Here are the requirements. Like I said, yeah, here are the requirements that you need, you know, to install these. Yeah, go ahead and click on the download button and click download. I already downloaded it, so I don't have to do this again. So yeah, now you're gonna close this. Now the links, like I said, will be in the description. So if you are lazy and you're already here, you can literally just type airport and then scroll down until you find LosSantos Airport. It's at the bottom, so just click on it. It'll take you to this page. So you just click on the download button. This is also downloaded already, so don't need to. So once you download that, that's it. You're done. You can actually close the browser. Okay, since you're done with that, just go over, extract them. I've already extracted them. But yeah, once you've done that, you can go over and open your OpenIV. I think it also got an update, I'm not sure. Once it's open, remember edit mode, guys, all the time. And we can minimize that for now and minimize that. Okay, we're gonna need to open our game folder now. So you're just gonna go, this is the quickest way, right click on your game icon, open file location. There we go. Once you're in here, you're gonna have to head down to mods, update, x64, DLC packs. Then you're gonna bring up your open4 again. Okay, we're just gonna make that fit. Then we're gonna open our downloads folder. We're gonna go into map builder for Redux. It says it's for Redux, but like you can use it even though it's not on Redux. So even if it's Visual 5 or Visual V, whatever, remastered, not sure Vision, QuantV, you can use it. So there are two options. There's the manual installation, which I feel like is the best, and then there is the OpenIV. Oh, they're both manual. Why would you install? Where's the OpenIV? But anyways, you pick whichever one you want. It doesn't matter really. So fine, once we're here, we're gonna go over to our OpenIV. We're gonna go through this path, follow this path. Remember, edit mode on all the time, guys. So we're gonna go to mods, update RPF, common, and data. We're gonna go all the way down till we find DLC list right here. We're gonna open it, and then we're gonna say edit. Right click and edit, not open. Okay, let me show you. Because if you press open, you can open it, but you can't edit it. So you're gonna have to right click, edit. Go all the way to the bottom. I think I have it installed, I'm not sure. But yeah, you go all the way to the bottom. Then you chill right there. So now you come on over here to your manual install. You take these two files, copy, and then you paste. Then they will, like that. Now you'll see right here it copied map builder and custom thingy. Okay, now we're done with that. You can actually head on back to your game directory. Then we're gonna go to the readme. Now you're gonna take these two DLC lines here and copy them. Then we can close that. You're gonna go on over to your edited page here, enter, and then paste. Just like that, you entered, not entered, you've installed map builder. Just like that. Press save. Now to make sure you're not missing any what do you call this, any objects or anything, you're gonna head on over to your scripts. Then you're gonna look for your object list. It should come with I showed you guys where to download it in the mods for beginners, so go check it out. Okay, you're gonna double click the objects list and then move it to the side. Then you're gonna go to your downloads page where you have your map builder for Redux still open up. So you're gonna see here it says add objects. You're gonna double click that too. Then you're gonna right click and select all, and then you're gonna right click again, copy. Then you can close that. Then you're gonna go all the way down. Then you're gonna enter and paste. Just like that, you are done. That makes sure that all your objects are there. If there were any missing ones, they are there. Then we're done with it. We can go back to our downloads folder. Now remember I told you guys we're gonna install the AirPod shop or some form of a house. So you go back to your OpenIV and then you file and close all archives. Guys, if you get lost anyway, just go back. I hope I'm explaining it properly, but you just close all archives and then we're gonna start again. Once you've closed all your archives, right, we're gonna open up the AirPod shop folder. Now there's a folder here with pictures. This is what it looks like. You can check it out before you install it. So now what we're gonna do is go to open IV. Now this is where you have to be really careful because the steps seem like they're kind of long, but once you get used to it, it's like second nature. It's a reflex. So you are going to, this is the file we're installing, this one right here. So you're gonna go to mods, update, x64 DLC packs. Now that you're in DLC packs, you're gonna look for the custom maps folder. So you're gonna go down till you get to C. We're looking for custom maps, there we go. Now you're gonna double click, and you're gonna double click again, x64 levels, GTA 5 maps, custom maps, there we go. Now this is where you install whatever YMAP you have. If it has YMAP.ymap by it, it's a map that you can install with. It can only be installed with map builder, custom maps. So you're gonna just drag that to there, and that is literally it, guys. You are done. You can close all your archives and you can minimize everything. You can run the game and then yeah, I'll show you how the shop looks in the game. We're on our way to the airport shop. We're just about here. Shit. The hell? Who are they shooting at? Anyway, we've just about made it actually. Yep, this is the shop, guys. We are here. I actually went through the bag, but yeah, this is the shop, guys. See, the map works, guys. The map really works. I went through the bag, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, man, this is the actual. This is the shop, guys. See, we've got you can make these lifts work, apparently. I'm not sure, but yeah. Ooh. Okay, let's go see if we don't fall through or anything. Oh crap. See, those are some of the objects you might need to work around because they're just missing. I know I've tried it with different kinds of map builders and object lists. You see, you just keep falling. I guess you don't use upstairs if you come and try and use this shop for role playing or something. I don't know, maybe it's just my game. See, we fall through. But yeah, man, this is the shop. Everything else works except upstairs. See, but yeah, this is the shop. What do you guys think? But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to install maps and stuff, you know, because some of you have been asking like, where do we get this map or this mod? And yeah, I'll show you how to install the Legion weed shop next. It's pretty simple. What's up? But yeah, man, that is the shop. This is the shop. It's by the airport. It's not FPS heavy, you know, it's chilled. What's up, girl? But yeah, man, I hope that helped you guys out. I hope it showed you guys something, and if it did, consider subscribing. It's free. But yeah, man, with that being said, if you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment for your boy, share it for those people who are into GTA 5 modding. And yeah, man, till we meet again, peace, love, and munchies. I am out. Yo, what is good, my beautiful misfits? Welcome back to another tutorial video. Now this video is an update to a previous video I did on how to install clothing mods. Now that video is very basic, so today I'm going to tackle everything from hair, face, caps, shirts, sweaters, jeans, shoes, you mentioned it. I'm going to show you how to install each and every one of those things I mentioned. Now shout out to you guys who've been nagging me to do this, so here it is. Hope it delivers. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. So guys, the first thing you're going to need to install, this so we can move forward. Without wasting time, we have a lot of mods to download, so you guys just bear with me. We're just gonna quickly run through this and download these mods. Now I've already downloaded these mods. Let me just show you guys. I've already downloaded all these mods, so I'm just gonna show you guys how to download and we'll get straight into it. So what I suggest, before you download anything, always read the description in case you miss something or you need to know something. And whenever you download, it's either you click here, or if you're not sure, just click on current. If you have a lot of options here, current is the latest one you should click on. So we are going to click on current and you just download. Like I said, I've already downloaded this. There's no need to keep doing this, so yeah. The next one we're going to use is the new face for Franklin. Now I've always been using this face and another face, but for this one I'm going to use this face, guys. So remember, you can just click on download and it will take you to the download page. I'm not going to download that because I have it already. We can exit out of that. We can actually exit out of the ones we've done. So the next one we have is caps for dreads and braids. So these are caps you put on if you have braids on your hair. I'm sure a lot of you were looking for these type of caps, you know, where the hair doesn't like come through or anything like that. So you can just go ahead, click on download and click on download. I don't need to, I have this. Now what's nice about, if there's only one thing here, you know it's the current one, so you can just click on download. So we are done with that. Next one is the Adidas Warmup shirt. Now these are the NBA team Warmup shirts. I really like how they sit on Franklin's. Now you're gonna need to download the shirt model for this, and I will show you guys what I mean when we get there. So we're just gonna click on download. You see there are more shirts down here, guys. So actually there's a lot of them. Like these actually don't cut it. These aren't doing it justice. There's so many that 2K modding did. So shout out to him. Gonna click on download, obviously. Next we have the Air Force One off-white pack. These are shoes. See, it's just simple shoes, guys. If you guys want better looking shoes, you can go in here and look for shoes. I'm just showing you guys how to install this, so you don't need to keep wondering how to install caps and shoes and these miscellaneous things. We're gonna click on download and we don't need that, so we can exit. Next one we have is Denim Test cap with dreads for Franklin. Now these are other kinds of caps for dreads, like they come with dreads. I think they dope. Look at this, bro. This looks pretty sick. So we're gonna download. Takes you here, you download, and there. The next one we have is Beanies for Franklin. Like I like how they chilling, guys. Look at this, bro. This looks sick. This looks really sick. So we are gonna click on download. Don't worry, guys, this is pretty easy. Once you're done, you can exit. Now we have caps, Stussy caps, black and pink. It's just 2 caps, guys, but that's what we need for the tutorial. So we can go ahead and download that. Once you're done, you can exit. You can fast forward through this if you know what you're doing. This is for people who don't know what they're doing. So now remember I told you guys you're gonna need the model for the loose warm-up Adidas shirts I told you about, the NBA warm-up ones. This is the model. Now what I mean by model is if you have a model, it's going to be what your shirts look like. So no matter what kind of shirt you install in place of this, if the model is a loose shirt, the shirt is gonna fit loosely. I hope that makes sense. You need this, guys. You need this. And download that. Once we are done, we can exit. Now this is another batch of loose shirts by 2K Modding. Wonderful clothing mod. Shout out to you, bro. We are going to download. These are sick, guys, trust me. Now for one of my favorite items on here, I use these a lot. For those who've seen my videos, you guys know, skinny ripped denim jeans. Now it's the alpha. These are done. Like, these are the best. They are the alpha. Trust me. So we're just gonna click on download. Once we're done with that, the next batch we have is Amiri Seg jeans, one of the other faves of mine. These are dope. The way they sit, they just be chilling, bro. They just be chilling. Look at that, nice jeans. So we're just gonna click on download. Now the next thing we have is sort of like a two-piece, but it's not just one color. We got a whole host of colors, guys. We've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 totally different colors, guys. That's top and bottom. That's why I like this pack. It's really nice. So we're just gonna click on download. The next one we have is purple brand jeans pack. These are also sagged. I like them because of the design, like the whole price tag type of design. I'm in love with that. So we can go ahead and download that. I'm sure as I'm doing this, you guys are seeing all these like clothing mods here, but those are for you to delve into. I just picked the simplest and best looking ones, guys. Download that when you're done. And now finally we have the ultimate shoes pack for Franklin. This basically is the models for every kind of shoe you can think of. So I suggest installing this before you install any other shoe, because whatever shoe you install, the model is already in, so you don't have to keep looking for the model, unless it depends if the shoe is not, you know, supported in this pack. So shout out to Polykian. I hope I'm not butchering your name, bro. I hope I'm not butchering your name, but shout out to you, bro. We're gonna download that. This is a pretty big file. It's around 300 megabytes because there's many shoes. So download that, and once it's done downloading, you can head out. That's it. We are done with the downloads for now. Let's go install these suckers. So guys, you open up your downloads folder wherever you downloaded your packs to and your clothing mods to. So now what we need to do is bring out the extractor. Let's go, guys. Let's extract these time lapse. Okay, we are done with that. We can go ahead and delete the files we won't need, and we are left with that. So we can go ahead and just move that right there. So what we need to do now, guys, is open our game file directory. So you can go to your game, right click, open file location, move that to the side, let it chill right there. And then we're going to need to open up our mouse folder, update x64 DLC packs, move that there. Okay, now guys, before we install anything, we need to install the easy mod folder. Remember, I told you guys it won't work unless we install this. Let's install that. We're going to need to open our OpenIV. So let's do that. Go to Windows, and there we go. We can move that to the side and then put it on edit mode. So since we're installing a DLC pack, we're going to need to go to this specific path. So mods, update RPF, common data. Then we're gonna go down till we find DLC list, and we're gonna edit. Right click, edit, always. So now we can leave that there, and then we can go on over to our downloads and double click on that. So you can do this. You can read the readme. I suggest you do if you don't know what you're doing, but for me, I know what I'm doing, so you can just follow me. It won't hurt. So you just click on the mod, DLC packs, easy mod for single player. So what we're going to do is copy this and paste it into our DLC packs. Just like that. We can go back. Now we're going to open the readme, and then we're going to look for the DLC list. You see, if you don't want to listen to my boring voice, they tell you what to do here. The installation is quick and simple. See? So we are going to copy this DLC line here, and we can exit there. Remember, we open this up so we can go all the way to the bottom, enter, and then paste. there we go. We have installed easy mod folder for single player. So now we can exit. Now we can close this because we don't need this anymore. And then we can move this right here. We can close this too. Close all archives. Now, the next thing we need to install before install anything is the ultimate shoes pack. We don't want to forget that because we're going to install other shoes. So this is an OIV file. If you don't know how to do this, you can just right click, say open with, and if you choose another app, if your OpenIV is not here, you can choose it, but they suggest apps for you. So just remember that. But I don't want to do that. So for safety, if OpenIV is already open, I just drag this over here. Install always in the mods folder, guys. This is why we create a mods folder. You can just delete this folder and start again. You don't have to install your game again. So click install and just wait for it. While we wait for that, we can go back and we can start. We will obviously install them by order. And yeah. So we can close that. Now we're gonna need to go to where our easy mod folder is, because that's where we're installing the clothes. So just follow me. Don't panic, guys. It's simple. Just follow the steps and you'll be there. So we're gonna go to mods, update, x64 DLC packs, and you look for easy mod folder single player. There we go. DLC pack x64. Now this is where things get interesting, because Steam paid props and Steam paid players are the two things we're going to be using today. So basically, Steam paid props is for headgear, like if you want to change the head, if you want to change caps, hair, things like that. It's basically stuff for the head. And then Steam paid players is if you want to do accessories, body stuff, like everything that has to do with bodies. That's where it goes. Now if you want to add like tattoos and all that, this is where pads SP overlay textures come in. I don't know what this does. I've never used this, but yeah, we are going to be focusing on these today. So right now we're going to start with purple jeans brand. So we're going to need to open stream pads players RPF. Double click. Now there are three things here. There's player 1, 2 and 0. Player 1 is Franklin, player 2 is Trevor, and player 0 is Michael. So if you want to switch up any one of your characters, this is where you come. And it works the same way for the stream paid props. Like if you want to change the head, you see there's player 1. So what we're going to do is open player 1's stream pads players. Oh my god, I'm butchering these names. But anyways, the folder is empty, as you guys can see. We're gonna go on over to our downloads, purple brand jeans pack. We're gonna double click on that. Now you can check out the screenshots, but I showed you guys these screenshots, right? That's what it's gonna look like. So what we need to do is go into jeans. Now like I said, there's a model. This is what the model looks like. This is the model, so we don't have to worry about the model. Now we're gonna install G and F. Just drag all three and that's it, guys. And then we go out. Nike Tech Fleece sweatsuit. Since it's the body, we're gonna need the hoodies and the pants, so it also has its model in here. Most of these things that I've shown you have their models in here, so you don't have to go worry about looking for the model of the particular mod. So we've done the hoodies. Now we're going to do the pants. There we go. That's it for the Nike Tech Fleece. Miri sagged. Now with these, if you look here, there's A, B. We installed, where is it? G and F. So we can install this. We don't need the model because we already installed the model. So we can just put that there. But it's nice that it comes with the model. Next one, we have skinny ripped denim jeans. I love these, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Now if you want to see the textures here, the textures are here if you want to use them for something else. So it's another thing that's dope about this. Okay, we're done with that. Loose shirt. Now don't worry about this, guys. We're just gonna install these. No, but actually let me not install these because they're the same as the Adidas Warmup. So I'm gonna install the loose shirt first. This is how you do it. It's got the model. You see the model, guys? Then just drag everything. Give it a second because it's gonna load still. Then we go back. Now I don't know which ones I'm gonna use first, but yeah, let me use the Adidas ones first, so we'll get to those. Actually, I don't know which ones. Yeah, let me use the Adidas warm-ups. Okay, since it's all in a bunch, I'm just gonna drag all of them. There we go. Now the next thing we're gonna do is Stussy caps. Now the caps, we're gonna need to put in stream paired props. Oh my god, these words, bro. But anyways, you're just gonna go to player 1. The folder's empty. You're just gonna take this and that's it, guys. We go back. And now don't worry about this. You can switch from 1 to 1. 1 to 1. It doesn't matter. So the next thing we're gonna need to put in is beanies. So back to stream paired preps. Okay, there we go. Now this also has its own what do you call this, model. So that's really dope. I did notice that the Stussy caps don't have their model in, but that's fine. I think the in-game will be fine. Okay, denim tears cap for Franklin. This is another head thing. So we have dreads here. Okay, it's an accessory, so it's gonna need to go into stream paired players. Now it should tell you in the readme where it should go. You see? Okay, so that's where everything goes. Is it? Yeah, that's where everything goes because it's hair now. It's not head. So I'm gonna have to go into player 1, accessories. There we go. Guys, I know it's confusing, but then it tells you where to. That's why readmes are important. So it tells you. So now we're gonna take this. Hair, it has its own model. So I don't want the backward cap. Do I? Do they have the same model? Oh no, they have 2 different models. So I can actually. There we go. See, that's what's nice. You also just look at the numbers, guys. The numbers will tell you if you can have more than one thing or not. I know it seems confusing now, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. And remember, we're still in stream pairs players, not props players. So we're gonna be out of there. We're going down to the shoes now. Air Force 1. I hope it has. It doesn't have its model, but then the shoes are in. So hopefully the shoes, the model, the ultimate shoe pack. I'm not sure if it has Air Force 1s in it, but we'll see. We've already installed that. Cap for braids for Franklin. This I think goes into the stream paired players. Yes. So if it's a hair, guys, it's in stream paired players unless it states otherwise. But just to be safe, guys, always read the readme. It'll give you the installation because they know that it can get confusing. The modders know that this gets confusing, so hopefully it'll be good. Now we downloaded this Supreme pack. I wanted a pack with a lot of things so I could show you how to install quite a few things. So now we have, okay, unfortunately I have to download a lot of models just for these 4 things. So for the sake of this video, we're gonna skip this. So I'm just gonna move this out the way real quick. Okay, so now we have one more thing to install and we are done, and that's Franklin's face. New improved face. So now that we're here, it does not say P head. If it has P in front of it, then it would belong to P. See, to stream paired props. That's what the P is for. So since it's not P, we can take that. There are 2 different types of faces. There's E and D. If you want to check the difference, guys, always look for the alphabets or the letters. Since we don't have I mean all the numbers. Since we don't have letters here, we can just, there we go. And that's it, guys. The jewelry I will make a separate video for. Okay guys, let's close the file, close all archives. We are done for now, guys. We can actually close everything and go into the game. I'll see you guys in the game. Okay guys, as you can see, Franklin looks a bit weird right now because we just changed some of the clothes. So yeah guys, let's not waste time. Let me just show you guys. You should have a trainer installed by now. If you play with mods, you know that a trainer is important. So you can pull up your simple trainer, native trainer, or menu. I use menu for this, so I'm gonna bring up my menu, wardrobe. There we go. So the first thing we're going to address is the face. So if you just go down here to head, it works with any trainer. It says head. So you are gonna go to textures, not type, because type is this and this. That's crazy though. But yeah, you're gonna go to textures, then you're gonna scroll, and there we go. There's two. There's one with blonde hair and one without. So we're gonna use the blondie. And then beard. Beard doesn't really matter, but yeah. And then we're gonna go to hair. This is where we can see what kind of different hairstyles he has. So, oh wait, why? You guys remember we installed the caps with the hair? These are the caps, but now I don't know where the hair is. I'll have to check by hats. But yeah, anyways, this is the blonde hair. We're gonna go out now. Torso is the upper body, so we can go into that. Now remember, we installed I think it's two different torso mods, which was the Nike fleece and the loose t-shirt. So loose t-shirts should be number 4. Yep, there we go. You guys see, this looks so clean, bro. You go down to texture. See, there are different kinds of textures and models. Now when I said model, guys, that's what I mean. Whatever shirt you put on number 4 is going to be a loose fit like this. I like these a lot. I use these a lot. So we're gonna pick this one. Oh wait, I have to show you the Nike fleece as well. Now these are the fleeces. They have a bottom. I'll show you the bottom just now. These are the tops we downloaded. So now let me show you guys the legs. Okay, these are the legs, guys, for the nice fleece, Nike fleece. Nice. So yeah, can interchange them. Then the legs, we can change those as well. Okay, now that's that. We can go back to our torso and pick the pink one. There we go. Now legs, we're gonna do the jeans now, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the jeans. Now these are the sagged Amiri jeans that I installed. This is why I like these, bro. Like, remember I told you guys about the model? So this is, I changed the model now. All the jeans that are under number 20 all look like this, no matter where you go. Even if you go to like a store, if the jean is this in the game, it has switched to this now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you guys see, we downloaded these. Now we move on to the next. These are the skinny ripped jeans. You guys know these. You see, the model just changes them to whatever the model is. I like these. Okay, now we're gonna go to shoes. Shoes start, remember those Air Force Ones? I think that, yeah, there we go. The model is 11. Ooh. You see, now because I installed the model with shoes, so yeah, I'll pick these ones. But just to show you guys that there are more shoes from 20. I think these are the Travis Scott ones, the Dunks. You have more variety over here. Air Maxes, Jordans, more Jordans, other Nike shoes. Bro, like there's so many shoes, and you can take it from here and like just add shoes, because some of these have shoes that you can install, some of these models. So whatever shoe you install is going to be in the form of whatever model this is. So it might look weird, it might not look weird. Yeah, so it might look like this if it doesn't fit. But yeah, I'm going to pick number 11, of course. There we go. Now the next thing we're gonna do is the accessories. So now let me check if these accessories actually have those dreads on them. Nope, they don't. So we're gonna go out of here, no, and check accessories, and we're gonna check heads. Okay, so the dreads aren't here, but anyways, let's focus on what is here, which is this. You guys remember we downloaded the Stussy caps, the pink and the black? Well, this is them. These are the Stussy. I'm gonna pick that one, but I just want to show you guys the beanies as well. Here we go. So you see, everything works, guys. Like, this is basic. I just showed you guys the most basic way to install anything from beanies to shoot, anything. Like, you can install beanies and shirts and everything. You can install whatever you need to install to make Franklin look good. You guys see, Franklin totally looks different as well. So, but yeah, guys, I think that's it. That's all we have for today. I showed you guys how to install everything. Hopefully it helps you guys out, and you guys who've been nagging me, you know who you are. This one's for you, man. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. I appreciate everything, guys. So I hope this helped everybody. I'm gonna head out of here, just see what the town has to offer. But yeah, man, hope you guys are good, and until we meet again, man, it's been your favorite Misfits signing. Peace, love, and much. Bye.